I feel like we've like low-key been spending a lot of time on my couch as of recent, but I'm not really mad about it if you're not. So hey, we're on my couch again. I feel like I never vlog at night, to the point where you guys don't even really know what I do as my night routine. And like, granted, since I don't vlog at night, it's up to like kind of speculation about what does Aliyah do after hours. No pun intended. I was gonna start this video at like 7 o'clock, but if we're being for real, my night routine doesn't really start till like 8:39, and I just woke up from a nap. Work / my internship kicked my behind today. Nighttime is when I have my most intrusive thoughts, so if you see me saying the most random stuff and going off on tangents, I might be a little chatty this video because my night routine really isn't that interesting. What goes on in this head is, though, that's the real kicker. Because it's summertime, the sun is messing with my biological clock. Because why is it 9:10 right now? Why is it not pitch black outside? Do y'all remember the sun staying out this long when it was summertime, like last year or 2 years ago? Because I could have sworn the sun was down by like 8:30. And the fact that it's not even like July, August, like summer, like the summer's still fairly new. Like, I don't even know if it's really summer for real, but I don't remember the sun being up for this long. I don't know if I'm just slow or I just didn't pay attention. This video is sponsored by BetterHelp, so thank you so much, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. So I'm sitting here on my couch with a guest, and I want to let Cashew tell y'all what he did today. Can you tell everybody what you did today? So basically, y'all know Cashew's been eating farmer's dog recently. He tends to inhale his food, and he's started inhaling his food. Don't look like that. Don't be ashamed. I be inhaling my food too. Cashew used to inhale his food a lot when he was a puppy, to the point where it would make him sick several times a week and a month. He used to love his food, eat down. As he got older, he like started eating a lot slower, but I guess farmer's dog is just really exciting to him because he really loves the food. Like, he gets so excited, and we are gonna feed Cashew, so you guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. And he inhaled his food this morning because I gave him half of his daily like thing for breakfast and dinner. I split it in half, his fourth of a pack, and he threw up a whole piece of food because he didn't chew it. It's okay, it happens, but it's literally because he doesn't chew his food. Big behavior at its finest, and I think Cashew's actually getting sleepy. Cashew and I took like a 3-hour nap today, so I don't know why he's exactly tired, because we literally just got up like 45 minutes ago. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and feed him, because are you hungry? You wanna eat? He wants to eat. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and feed him dinner, and then we're gonna keep talking after, because he acts like nobody feeds him, and y'all see what I'm talking about in a second. Before we get any further to today's video, I'd like to give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, which is BetterHelp. I understand what it's like to have poor / not as good mental health, and I want you to know that if you're struggling, you're absolutely not alone. All you have to do is fill out a questionnaire, and you'll get paired with a therapist within 48 hours. If you don't really vibe with the new therapist that you got, you can always switch without extra charge to you. There's over 20,000 professionals and therapists within the BetterHelp network, so even if you don't like your first couple, there's always somebody out there that you can always change to. The options are unlimited, and the good thing about BetterHelp is that it offers video and messaging within your therapist, so you can do the best form of therapy that works for you. With this option, you could definitely text your therapist whenever you need to, and everything you share is of course confidential. If you're ready to prioritize your mental health, make sure you check out the link down below, or type in betterhelp.com, which is HELP/aliyah, so you can start working on your mental health and being a better you today. And this gets you 10% off your first month with BetterHelp. I personally think that everybody should have the option to have access to therapy. It's such an important part in the healing process, and I think everybody should be able to just have that. Thanks to therapy and BetterHelp, I actually learned how to get like my mental on track and have it to stay on track, and I think that's amazing. So once again, if you're interested in getting 10% off your first month at BetterHelp, make sure you check out betterhelp.com/aliyah so you can start aiding your mental health today. Thank you so much again, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video, and let's go ahead and get back into it. Come on, let's eat. What's this? Y'all seem to really like how I just talked about anything and everything in one of my more recent vlogs. It was like my 50-minute vlog. Whatever comes to mind, I'll just record again. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but you know the vibe. I like recently filmed a reset routine with Walmart. I washed out Cashew's bowls, but I never explained why. So like, Cashew has his own cloths and stuff, because as much as I love him, I don't want to share my stuff like that with him. I'm sorry, especially when it comes to like eating. So he has his own like, whatchamacallit, wash rag that I cut the edges off of, because I don't want that to be used like on my stoveware and stuff like that. Same thing with him having his own towels and washcloths. And you might be saying, Aliyah, well, that's kind of stupid because, girl, you can wash it. I don't know, something about sharing that type of stuff I really just can't get behind. I don't know. I like him to have his own stuff. Like, he has his own little food cabinet down there. I just want to remind y'all, the same way y'all wash your dishes, you should be washing your dog's dishes. If you're gonna wash your dishes after you use them, you can at least wash your dog's as well. I wash Cashew's bowls out a few times a week. I usually just wash it out with dish soap. Then I rinse it out with some water. And like, that's really just how I clean his bowls. I do it with his water bowl and his food bowl because the amount of stuff that this dog gets in his food bowl is kind of disgusting. I also added some of his vet food to it. Cashew's been trying to devour food like nobody feed him. Like yesterday, he wanted 2 bowls of food and he ate up all of it. Show everybody the mess he made. Can you clean that up? Sit. Wait. Good boy. I love that farmer's dog. Right. Cashew's eating, so I'm sorry if you hear him eating. Anybody who knows me personally knows that my dog be getting down on his food, so I apologize for that. I don't know what really possessed me to do a night routine today. I posted like a hot girl morning routine I wish I did more often. Y'all really liked that video. Like, I was like, maybe I should just go ahead and do the nighttime routine. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm pretty energized because I just took a nap, so I'm probably gonna go to sleep a little bit later than normal, but this is typically what I do in a night. My night routine isn't crazy. Y'all know I'm in my simple girl root era. What was I gonna say? Rue something? I'm really just making things simple. I don't have like 5,000,001 things to do at night, and especially because I am in school right now. I have a 9 to 5 right now, and I'm doing content creation right now. I think it's understandable why outside of those things I want everything to be a little bit simple. I'm not doing anything crazy. We're not doing big blowout clean outs and 10-step skincare routines, but I am getting ready for bed and winding down and relaxing today. Something that I, in the past couple months, have been meaning to buy is an iron, because the more I get older, the more I hate wrinkles in my clothing. I don't know what it is. So my mom found an iron for me and I bought it, and now I have an iron. I bought the Black & Decker Allure Pro Series steam iron. I have this now, so I'm gonna be ironing my clothes more often because I would just steam them at first, but that wasn't enough for me, so I need to iron my stuff. I need an ironing board, first of all, but I do have an iron now. I think that's very adultish of me, and I think that's very fun. Did you chew? Almost cleaned the bowl out and he's still going. He's one of the greatest things that's ever come out of COVID for me personally. Like, it's so crazy to think that, I don't know if you were around for when I lived in Greensboro, but if you were for those like 6 months, it was hard. It was hard for us, okay? The only good thing that came out of me living in Greensboro was me moving closer to my internet friends for like that duration that I was there, and then getting cashews. So like, not all bad came out of it, but here we are back in Charlotte in my own modern apartment, not the slums where people were getting beat up and the ambulances were outside my building. If you live in Greensboro and I were to tell you my apartment complex that I lived at and you're a known like student over there, you would gag. So I think I'm ready to take a shower now. Actually, what time is it? It's 9:26. I don't know if anybody else who watches me is on the pill and does shit like this, but if I get too close to my pill taking time, I'm like within 15 minutes of taking my pill times. Like, I usually take it at 9:30 every day. I will wait until 9:30 hits just so I can take it, because if I don't take it when my alarm goes off, I'm probably gonna forget to do it until an hour later. I don't know why I do that, but I've always done that. In order to kind of prevent that, I just wait till the time comes, or I'll take it like 2 minutes early, which I think I'm gonna do. People always ask like, what birth control should I get, and I keep telling them the same thing. I'm like, yo, I am not a doctor. I don't know your health history. So if you're ever interested in taking that kind of thing, please talk to your doctor. I can only tell you my experience, and you have to choose for yourself and your body what works best, and that's what I chose. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my thing because I'm still thirsty after my 3-hour nap. Does that make any sense? No. Oh, is my period about to be done? Period. Probably thinking, Aliyah, what's on the dinner agenda? And because we're doing a spend the night with me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my eating habits when I'm on my period is actually so disturbing. I don't know what it is, but when I'm on my period, I'm just not hungry. The only time I really get hungry is when I wake up in the morning for breakfast, and I know I have to eat something. I just don't know what I want that something to be, but the thought of like cooking a full course meal, a full course entree with 2 sides and a vegetable, I can't do it no matter how energized I am at the time of day. So I'm probably just gonna have cereal for dinner. Yeah, no, we're This isn't the health guru channel, no babe. This is the Aliyah's on her period and we're spending a night with her because she is miserable. Why did I just break my nail? Oh, people constantly ask me, Aliyah, how do you keep your nails so long and healthy? This is genetic, and I'm not about to sit up here and tell y'all a lie. My nails just really grow, but they also break here and there, which is rare. I guess I had one of those like kind of indents on my nails where it was just like a little break in the nails, so this was probably a long time coming, but I give it 2 weeks, it'll be right back to normal. Coming from like a relaxing type of standpoint, I definitely think my morning routine is more solid than my night because I feel like, sorry, I'm getting my nail together. I feel like my morning routine definitely plays more of an importance in how my days kind of go, but I've been really trying to like get better with my type of sleep health. So I've been trying to track my sleep a lot more than normal and like make sure I'm getting the proper amount of sleep, getting good quality sleep. So I guess my night routine is starting to become a lot more important to me, hence the reason I'm trying so hard to like have a routine, because based off this video alone, you guys are gonna realize that like I really don't do much for the night routine. And I'm not about to sit up here and sell you a facade of like, oh, sunsets, reading, cooking every night. No, this is bottom of the barrel again. If all else fails, I'm doing this routine, and I think so far this is very realistic, because if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna procrastinate my shower at night because I don't know what it is. I just need like at least 20 minutes to get my act together before I get in the shower. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off these 2 nails as well. I think I need to start taking my night routine a little bit more seriously, so if y'all have like any suggestions on what you do in your night routine to make it a little bit better for you and your quality of sleep and everything like that, I'm so open to hearing anything about that. So I thought I should just share that with you all. Being on my period right now is making me more kind of like lazy and uber relaxed because I get highly emotional on my period, but I also don't feel like doing anything. It's actually very kind of triggering in my opinion about how I will have a solid good like week in my cycle. Not on my period, by the way, this is kind of just like talking. I'll have like a good solid week emotionally outside of my period, and then the rest is just kind of like mundane. And this isn't like crazy. Apparently a lot of other people feel this way. It's not a mental health thing, I'm straight up there, but like emotionally, like a lot of the times I just feel like a little bit below normal. Like I guess it's because I'm just tired all the time, but that's the reason I'm trying to get my sleep together. So I'm tired of being tired all the time. Like if I were to say no matter how many hours of sleep I get, I always feel tired, all of y'all are probably gonna agree with me because it's not just me. But that's the reason I'm taking my sleep health a lot more serious now, because I realize like I don't want to deal with that anymore. If y'all want a good app for tracking your sleep and like sleep debt, which is basically how much sleep you owe your body for you to feel not as sleepy, I definitely recommend the Rise app. That's what I personally use. There's different apps where you can like record you sleeping and like get off your phone, but I personally just track my hours of sleeping because I think it actually makes the biggest difference. Some things that I've been kind of implementing at night when I can is just making sure I'm asleep by certain times. And like granted, that's not gonna happen tonight because I literally woke up from a nap at like 8:20, so that's not gonna happen tonight. But I always try to be in bed by 10 o'clock or asleep by 10:45. I have to give my body at least 10 minutes to chill out, because anybody who knows me knows I fall asleep so fast. If you were to ask my boyfriend like the past couple times he spent the night how long it took me to go to sleep, he would probably say like 5 to 10 minutes. Like as soon as my head hits a pillow, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna go to sleep. And that's because I've just been kind of training my body to just go to sleep like whenever it hits a pillow, like as soon as possible. I also have Hatch kind of alarm clock y'all have seen. It's kind of like a dome on my nightstand. Creates basically like a false sunrise, so my biological clock thinks the sun is coming up, so I get woken up by a fake sunrise every day and I don't feel abnormally cut off like in the middle of my sleep. Makes the biggest difference. I do it at the same time every day. It goes off at 7. So yeah, those are just some things that I've been doing to try to help. And my night routine definitely plays a role in that, because if I go to sleep at 2 o'clock in the morning, obviously I'm not going to be able to probably wake up at 7. So since we're talking about our night, I have to take my nighttime shower. I just put my hair up and it's a little bun. Something I've been doing recently is showering with my girls pink LED sign on. Yeah, this one right here. Shower with this one on all the time because I noticed that when it just comes to mood lighting, it feels a lot better in the house. In my opinion, it makes everything feel a lot more chill. In the shower, my entire bathroom is pink. Let me show you. On camera it looks crazy, but I promise in person I don't have the flashy things. to be 5-minute call with my younger sister turned into a 45-minute one. It's 10:43. When I tell you, I would never tell my sister this for real. I would never tell my sister this to her face, and she doesn't watch my videos, but my sister is literally probably one of the closest people I have. That is my sister. That is my bestie. Like, we get on each other's nerves, but as she got older, she got better. You know, like, anybody who has younger siblings understands that, like, when they're young, they're super annoying, but one day it just kind of clicks and it's like, you're kind of all right. So we were just talking to Kiki because I don't really call her today, and I call her every day and she calls me every day. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my skincare. I'm going in with the Ordinary Buffet Multi-Technology Peptide Serum. Start with today instead of hyaluronic because I'm about to run out and I'm trying to drag it out a little bit. I'm starting to run out of hyaluronic acid, I mean. As I was getting dressed, y'all know I just got a tattoo. Today marks 8 days since I got my tattoo. My tattoo vlog just went up today at like 6 o'clock, you know, while I was dead asleep in the middle of the day. It's not as itchy as it was 2 days ago, so I'm pretty sure it's almost done healing. And two things, I'm gonna start with this healing process. I don't know if it's just these newer tattoo inks or the artists that I go to. Tattoo's been healing mad fast. And I don't know if it's just me, but when I got my first tattoos, they always said 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. 3 weeks was like extreme, so it was average about 2 weeks. But now they say 1 to 2 weeks because I'm 8 days in and this tattoo is almost fully healed. The scratching like need or like want is gone. Like, it's really not that itchy anymore. I'm pretty sure most of the peeling is done, so thank the Lord, because literally wanted to drag my back on 100-degree concrete to make it feel better. But I was looking at my tattoo, and if you look at my tattoo from the day I got it versus now, I feel like it looks a lot different in person. The camera is always going to tweak some things out, but if you look at the colors specifically, also I'm going in with hyaluronic acid right now. If you look at the colors specifically, my tattoo definitely looks closer to the color it's supposed to be now that the excess ink has peeled off and it's healing, and it's actually that burgundy color now. I personally feel like I was taking a big risk doing my tattoo tour, but I'm gonna insert my analytics from the current time. This is one of my like best performing videos that I've had like this month, and I don't know if it's because one of my favorite YouTubers got a new tattoo. I would, you know, want to see it. Yeah, you guys seem to really like this video. I guess y'all just like seeing new like body modifications and whatchamacallit, like changes. So maybe we can integrate like glow-ups or more appointments. I really don't do appointments too often, but I feel like it would be fun to do. I really want to start taking better care of my body. I don't want to be too high maintenance just because, you know, I would like to pick and choose. I did a whole like semi-podcast episode with BetterHelp actually like a couple months ago, well almost over a year ago at this point, called the Glow Up Diaries, where I just talk about like glow up and transformation culture. And what I said in that video was still true, but as long as people aren't pushing the narrative that like you have to do those things in order to be pretty, I think it's pretty good content. I think it would be really fun, but I think it would be cool to kind of show me kind of integrating that type of maintenance into my everyday life, because I'm gonna be graduating in the spring. Oh my god, every time I say that it doesn't even sound real, but I'm gonna be graduating in the spring, so I'm gonna have a lot more time to do that kind of stuff, and I think it would just be fun, another way to put just some kind of break time throughout my week. So I think that would be really cool. I'm gonna show you guys like a little update of my tattoo right now, but just remember, angles can be a little wonky and I don't have the best posture, but my tattoo is doing good. So I don't know if y'all can see, I'm gonna try to straighten my back as much as I can. I love my tattoo. I'm not gonna talk about it too much in this video because there's literally a whole video of me talking about my experience and how much it cost and how much it hurt, but I will say I'm gonna put a little bit more of CeraVe and Aquaphor on my back because like it won't hurt. So yeah, I just take a little bit and then put it on my back. But yeah, it's pretty much completely, I would say it's like 80% healed. This is one of my fastest healing tattoos, by the way. Considering there's so much like shading, I think that's what really made me really itchy. I'm very happy with it. And even if I wasn't, but I am, but if I wasn't, I can't do shit about it now. This is how I put it on all week. It's that time of night where it's time for me to kind of start winding down, but before I do that, I'm actually gonna go ahead and start cleaning up the house. I mentioned this in, what video was that? I think it was my 50-minute vlog where I was saying that cleaning up the house just feels like final act of the day, and considering my final act of the day is happening at 11 p.m. it's a little interesting. But I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the house. Last big thing we're doing today, and then we're gonna really relax and like watch stuff. I think I'm gonna sleep on the couch tonight just because when I'm on my period, I don't know, I just can't get comfortable in my bed and on my mattress. I don't know if it's just me, but I really cannot like get comfortable in my own bed when I'm on my period. So like when I'm on my period, I usually just sleep on the couch because it's the most comfortable at the time. And I'm not gonna tweak about it because at the end of the day, it's just a couch. Like I paid for it, of course I'm gonna use it, but I don't know what it is. I just can't get comfortable in my bed on my period. And I think it's so interesting. I have a Helix mattress because they sponsored me years ago, and I still have that mattress. I love that mattress. But on my period, no beds, like not even just my own bed, feels comfortable. Going to sleep in a bed on my period, it just, I can't do it. I don't know what, like, can somebody tell me I'm like not insane? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. Also, I just looked in the mirror and I trimmed my eyebrow hairs like with scissors, like eyebrow scissors, and my eyebrows look so much like thinner when I do them now. They were gelled down earlier. I don't know if you noticed, but maybe I slipped off all the damn gel. I'm gonna stop the chit chat and we're gonna go pick up the house because I've been talking for 10 minutes and 40 seconds. My teeth shifted like on the bottom. If you look, this tooth started going behind this one and I panicked, and my orthodontist was like, if you just wanted to go back straight, just wear your retainer more often. Do I want my teeth to go back perfectly straight? Yes. Do I want to wear my retainer more often because they're painful? No. I want my braces off. I was so self-conscious. Like I felt so bad about myself because I feel like I look so weird because my teeth look so big. I still think my teeth look big. I'm more used to them now, but I will never forget when somebody was like, have you ever thought about shaving your teeth? I think it would look better. Suggesting way I don't know how to explain it. I just thought that was funny. I've always been so insecure about my teeth ever since I got my braces off. Like I think my teeth look nice, but I definitely think I look more of my age with my braces off, but I just feel like I still look a little bit weird. I don't know. And it does bother me, like to the point where like I don't want to smile too much because then people are gonna realize my teeth are too big. In my head, I don't like my teeth. I think they look funny. And a lot of people are probably like, girl, they look fine. But to me, they look a little bit weird. I'm sitting on my makeshift bed for the night, and I'm sitting here thinking there's a lot of noise happening in my apartment, and it makes me wonder, like, am I one of those people who can't sleep in dead silence? I'm one of those people who can sleep in the pitch black, but dead silence is where I draw the line. Like, is there a problem? Like my dishwasher is going, I'm about to put some stuff in the dryer. I really think filler noise is needed because if it's not, I will sit up and think and overthink for hours and hours and hours on end. Like, you guys might think I'm crazy for sleeping in the pitch black, but like the only like light that would come in my room at night is from my windows, like my blinds. Sometimes I'll leave my blinds open because I like the sunrise depending on the day, but a lot of the time I sleep in the pitch black. The only time I really don't is when I sleep out here and I'll put like lo-fi on, but lo-fi is usually on. I usually turn it off during my videos though because copyright, but I sleep in the pitch black, and I think we should normalize that. I don't want to be called crazy. I don't want to be ridiculed for who I am anymore, and I think sleeping in the pitch black should be normalized. The closest I get to sleeping in like not the pitch black is like falling asleep to something on my iPad, which I rarely do. Like I will literally go in my room, turn my phone off, and go to bed when I sleep in my room. But on the couch, the lo-fi go up on the TV, and that's it. Like that's all it really takes. And even then, I've noticed, and I've gotten in the pattern of whenever I do sleep with the screen on, I notice that I am a little bit more groggy. So when I try to sleep on the couch, or when I do sleep on the couch, I try to go to sleep earlier. But every time I sleep on the couch, I be going to sleep like late for no reason. Like, why are you coming in here and tearing up the set? I wanted to tell y'all that I actually picked up 2 new books. I picked up Funny You Should Ask by Alyssa Suzman. I don't know if I can show the covers in this video because it's sponsored, but I picked up Funny You Should Ask. The cover's really cute and it looks like a cute little book. It don't seem too long, so I think I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy myself. I also picked up The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walker. I've heard so many good things about this book, and it's very thick. Like, the pages are thick, the cover's thick. I'm still reading Happily Ever Afters by Elise Bryant. It's a super cute coming of age rom-com. Black author, by the way. We love to see it. I love this book so far. I'm on page like 132, chapter 16, and it's so cute. I will be getting the second book that comes after this, revolving around her friend, because this writing style is so cute. It literally has me kicking my feet, blushing and giggling, twirling my hair. Like, I feel like I'm gonna really like this book. This might become one of my 4-star favorites by the time I'm done. I can already just kind of tell based on the pacing and everything. And that's just what I'm reading currently. I think I'm pretty much done with my routine for the night. The only thing I do want to do is put my stuff in the dryer that I need to put in there. So I'm just gonna throw my clean clothes from the dryer on my bed and then put the stuff in the washer in the dryer. And I think that's the last thing I'm gonna do before I kind of turn my TV on and chill out for the night. So I'm gonna do that quickly. Currently 11:34, and it's taking me 2.5 hours to bathe, sit on the phone, clean, talk to my family, which is what I do every night. Either my sister or my mom, usually both sides, either say hi to them, depending, like, if they decide to come in a room on the phone. Brush my teeth. And you know what? I think that's cool because I'm totally, like, chilled out right now. If my mind was moving a mile a minute, I would be journaling, but it's not. So thank God for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my little laundry situation, and I'm gonna check back in when I'm reading.